role in there. Iran don't need to go to war. You can't go in there because they got nukes, and they're directed directly at Netanyahu's bitch ass, man.
That's a strong nation, man. Yeah. Everybody keep bringing that up. You read about the history of the Persians, man. That was a mighty nation. You know, back in the ancient time, they had the most vast empire of all the kingdoms that came on the scene, man. More provinces than Rome, more provinces than Greece. You know, they had 148 provinces, man. That was a strong army. Okay, you watch that movie 300. That was a strong army, man. They had the mortals,
huge army.
You know, that was the elite soldiers. Well, before Alexander the Greek, when he was talking about taking the Persian Empire down, it was like, you crazy, man. You can't take these people down, man. But they know about that history, man. And they got that history, and they warriors, man. They ready to go to war.
And they got the drop on America. They understand their own history of how America tried to put the Shah in there, man. Yep. What did he do? He terrorized the people. So they know that how Esau gets down. That's when they kicked your ass out. They don't want you in there.
And they know about the war between Iraq and Iran. How you gave chemical weapons to Saddam Hussein to poison the Iranian people. All that's fresh in their mind. That's the reason why you go over there, they chant death to America, man.
Yeah, because everywhere you go, you just bring them a death and destruction. You're the real hate group. But you want to go around calling people domestic terrorists.
He's a terrorist, man.
You're the terrorist.
America's a terrorist country, man. America's the top sponsor of terrorism on the earth.
Well, look at Amalek. Amalek, what are you doing over there in that land? That land of Israel.
Oh, brother, that's anti-Semitic.
You doing nothing but dirt to your neighbor, the Palestinians.
And currently, America is at war in like 150 countries right now. You don't hear about it, but he thought having not been in war didn't been a nation. He thought being in war didn't been a nation. Of course, they're not going to report on it because who's going to report on it? They'll being a devil terrorizing the whole world. Well, he thought not going to do it.
That's why when the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have him in slavery. Right? Otherwise, if he's out here trying to get free, he's been doing all kinds of wickedness and trying to go to war with us, man. Because war is in his heart. He's the devil, man. He's our enemy.
You got to put that seal on his ass again.
And then you know what? Back in when Jacob's ruling in the mid-ages, they had Esau and they was fucking up Esau, man. He was a serf. He was a peasant. They was treating him like the dirt that he is, man. And when Esau got out, he remembered that, man. He said, oh, I can't wait to get these guys in slavery. You try to use our book, but now we're bringing it out, man. We're bringing out the prophecies. And these Christians, what do you Christians have to say about the war? You're gonna sit, you're praying, you're putting prayers on the guy, man.
Praying for Trump and they praying for America.
God bless America.
God, please send your spirit to America.
Trump said,
this nation up.
He said the Most High is with him, man. He said, I believe God is with him.
Well, he's right about that.
He's right, man. The Heavenly Father is going to drag you into this World War III, man. He's going to put the spirit on you to go hard body on America, man. And also, he's going to put the spirit on you to put more hell on you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, he's going to put more families in cages. Right, he's going to put more of our people in jail. He's going to shoot more of us, kill, and get away with it, man.
Then the concentration camps is coming.
Yeah, man, I was listening to this nigga, Dr. Claude Anderson. You know, he got some knowledge, man. You niggas are done, man. He's talking about build powernomics. We need to get power. We need to buy the book. We got to buy the book. It's too late for that, nigga. You think Esau gonna let you get power, man? He needs niggas to go fight his war. He's gonna let niggas get power, man. Let niggas start controlling the government. Why? He don't need you niggas, man. He needs you to go fight this war for him. And that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans all up in that damn war to do what? To go die for his ass. Keep going.
Also, the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them.
Yeah, because that's a mighty nation, man. You look at the Iranian army. That's the reason why America ain't went in there, man. Not only because Russia's backing them up, but that's a mighty nation, man. All right? You look up the history of, different kingdoms that went in there, they got destroyed, man. Coming up against the Persians. Thinking that it's just some small nation. You think, because you ask these people, these stupid ass Americans, what is the, how strong is the Iranian military? They'll tell you they weak compared to America, man. But that ain't so. Okay? That's a wrong nation to mess with, man.
Hey, America's almost at the point like the Roman Empire. They're exhausted at this point.
Well, look at the countries that are afraid of, man. Russia and China, North Korea, and Iran, man. They don't want to talk. If LeBron James, he can't speak up against the Chinese, man. Once he's fucked. Or all these companies, Apple. If the Chinese tell me, oh, you gotta take that song off Apple Music, man, we ain't fucking with that. That Hong Kong shit ain't cool. They gotta ride with it, man. Esau, you can't tell China shit. They're telling you what to do, man. Yep. The Russians, they're the ones buying the elections, all right? They got all the money. They'll flood it in on the candidate. Because this campaign system's a big fucking fraud of a system, man. And you can just throw money at it. So all these other Chinese don't throw money at it, man. Just ruin Esau's plans. So what he's gonna have to do is gonna have to call martial law, man. Like this campaign stuff is not working anymore, man. Well, we got to get rid of voting. Voting never worked. We're just going to have a King Trump. You know? And he's going to go to war. There's going to be a dictatorship here, man. And people are going to protest. We want to protest for gender rights. You women are going to go fight that war as well.
And you're going to get drafted.
Yep, it's already on the
book.
Your ass going to the Middle East. The Iranian women, they got a part in the army too. The women ninjas.
Good.
Oh, yeah. They gonna destroy you.
Some of them was niggas though in the burqa. You know what I mean? They is doing that just to spook you bitches out. All right, keep going.
With great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of Assyria.
Yep.
Yeah, the land of Assyria, man, which is America, right? Because Assyria. That's one of the nations that had us in captivity. Okay, and America presently has us in captivity. Yeah. Just like how Egypt did, Babylon, okay? All these nations had us what? In bondage. But none like this bondage here. And all these people want to always talk about, oh, slavery's been happening since forever, man. This devil only started putting people in slavery based on skin color very recently, man. And he wasn't allowed, if you had a child in slavery, he would have put a yoke on that baby, man, make it a slave. But this devil did that, man. Right? You had us, and then you created a whole society on having us in slavery. Yep. Starting with the so-called black men. Okay, putting them up pure hell. Then when Jake wanted to get at him, what'd you do? You firebombed their whole community, man. Put them back in the gutter. Flooded with crack and drugs, man. And it's just, you think he's gonna give you rights, man? He gives a shit about your rights? He's gonna choke you out because you sell loose cigarettes, man. This devil, he can't wait until you give him that power, man. These everyday cops, they're already on a power trip, man. Can you imagine when Esau gives them free reign? Them dudes are gonna love it. All right, man, just shoot a nigga. If you see a nigga past 6 o'clock, you gotta shoot his ass. They're gonna wait. They're gonna be looking at 5:59, man. Waiting to shoot. Keep going.
And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Yeah, that nature. And what's the nature of Ishmael, man? He's a wild man. He don't give a shit. That's what happened to the Crusades. Like, all right, man, we're gonna whoop their ass a couple times. They're gonna be cool. They're gonna accept that this is our land. You know? They kept coming in, man. By the thousands, man. They had their own crusade. They were importing Arabs, Muslims, right, from all over the world to fight for that land. Because that's what they believe. They believe if you control Jerusalem, you control the whole world. You think that ever changed? No. That never changed, man. When Amalek got the power, right? Recently in World War II, what he went? He went to the Balfour Declaration, put his ass up in there, man. He put his ass up in there, and as soon as you started building it up, that's when everything started coming down, man. You started losing all the wars. America started, your people started going up against you. Right? These other nations started getting the weapons too. And you can't say when's the last time America's even won a war. You can't say it, man, because they just go into conflict and they never get out of it. That's why this country's going broke. And they want to talk shit about Iran, right? Oh, Iran, they don't have enough resources to feed their people because they're investing all this money into to their military. Have you looked at America's budget?
That's not even true, though. It's mainly because of what United States is doing through Saudi Arabia and UAR, United Arab Emirates, UAE. All that tax stuff is hurting Iran, not Iran doing it to themselves. Yep. So he's all lying, you know?
He's lying, but look at Esau's budget, man. You spend trillions. You spend more military money than all the nations combined, man. And then some. And then you walk down the street, what do you see, man? Where we just walked by? You see motherfuckers with needles in their arms, man. Done. Oh, shout out to my nigga Tucker Carlson. He got a new thing coming out. I'm gonna watch it Mondays called American Dysphoria or Dystopia. America Dystopia, and he's up in San Francisco, man. All right, this place is done. You got to see it for yourself. All right. It's wild. It's literally at the end. And the American Dysphoria, he's all, please don't look at it if you're sensitive. And they're showing niggas just needles in their arms, just taking shits in the middle of the street, man. But this is the greatest country on earth. This is the most highly sophisticated nation on earth with the greatest civilization, with the greatest technology, man. In history. It's a what do they call it? A metropolis. It's done, dude.
It's not like that in other countries. You don't see people strung out on drugs on the street.
No, you go to LA, it's the same thing. You go to Seattle, man. I was watching a video on Seattle.
The whole West Coast.
The whole West Coast is done.
San Diego all the way to fucking Seattle route. Nightmare.
Yeah. And who can you blame? Are you gonna blame the Hebrew Israelites for that? You should. You know who you should blame. All right. But I'm just gonna say you can blame the so-called white man. All right. I ain't gonna say who's controlling the so-called white man. That's anti-Semitic. All right. Keep going.
And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then
Conspiring together. What did it say? What did it say?
it says, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power.
And that word conspire, right, which means to be in the same spirit, man. So they're in the same spirit to do what? To bring down America. All these nations, Venezuela, the people of Bolivia, North Korea, even South Korea, the people of Japan, they're all going to come in the same spirit of death to America, man.
The 10 horns.
Yeah, that's spirit.
10 horns, the NATO, the EU, the beast. They're all going to come up again. The one says the beast shall hate the horn. That spirit, all of them are going to conspire. These other nations are going to remember their nature, and they ain't going to be afraid of you damn devils no more, man. Keep going.
To persecute them, then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power, and shall flee.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my family members about this World War III. He said, yeah, man, but you know, they don't want to hurt the American people. I was like, no, of course. Yes, they do.
Get Isaiah the 13th chapter.
He's like, they know it's not the people. They know it's the people controlling it. They know that.
Please.
Oh, come on, man.
You people are delusional, man.
They want you, you everyday dumbass. They actually hate you, Americans.
Yeah,
man.
you're supposed to rise up and take the regime out, man.
Yeah.
You're a fucking sheep.
Yeah, you want everyone to live like you, and then they painting you guys like complete bug outs all throughout the world. They're going back, showing pictures of what they see. Everyone on drugs. They see the news, how everyone's a freak. All right, you got kids becoming a boy, becoming a girl at the age of 5. All right, they want to push that all over the place. These other nations don't want no piece of that, man. All right, keep going.
It says, and from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy.
Hold that, get that.
Okay. This is Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Yeah, they don't want any of your money, man. We'll trade with you now, Iran. All right, we'll trade with you guys. We'll get away the sanctions. We'll take down the sanctions.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you can keep the sanctions.
Too late. It's too late.
Nah.
Try to say, look, we want to reinstitute the P5+1. I know we want a better deal, but let's reinitiate it. Nah, man. The Medes in there is talking about the Russians.
All negotiations are off. And that's that nigga Trump was saying. He was like, oh yeah, I'm a good negotiator. I'm a kind of negotiator. Boy, where's your negotiating, man? All you could do is sit down with that piece of shit Kim Jong-un, man. Y'all was just chilling, man. Big chilling. That's all y'all. You just want to see how that nigga was
Scoffing at
living.
each other and shit.
Yeah, you just want to see how he was living. Like, all right, man. You balling it out of control.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
Keep going.
It says, verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they.
What are the bows?
Yep.
Okay, that's gonna be these missiles, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be dashing who? These young men to pieces. All you guys, I'm saying 14 and up, man. They're gonna bring the draft age down to 14. Yeah, because they could charge niggas as adults at 14 instead of California, man. On some criminal justice BS. Or if you shot a dude, trying to stop the youths from being the main shooters, right, in the hood. They want to stop that, so they drop the age down, man. Well, they're gonna drop the age down and send that 14-year-old he's a hitter. You're gonna shoot him out, send him out to the Middle East. You're gonna kill some of them dragons, man. Keep going.
Okay. It says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
There you go, man. There you go. They're gonna give a shit. They're gonna give a shit.
And people here, man. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, man. Let's talk about these women with their babies. Well, what did my man Putin say? He was talking to, what was it, Diane Sawyer, ABC. He's like, look, I want you to go back and tell them American housewives, like, look, I don't care about what the fuck you got going on. We gonna push the button.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our nuclear arsenal. We gonna shoot missiles on y'all. All right. Tell these American housewives what's really going on, man. This ain't no joke. We ain't this ain't no fucking game. We gonna have a back and forth. You gonna do this? I'm gonna do this. Nah, I'm shooting missiles.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You better tell your president. You better tell your officials. Like, look, don't do this. I'm ready to destroy it. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care if you're pregnant. You know, I don't care if you just gave birth.
They don't give a shit about it. They want to kill you, Americans, man. Because y'all complicit in everything America does, man.
Yep.
You're complicit in the wickedness. You celebrate it. You celebrate Christopher Columbus Day, man. Right? That's your national hero. He didn't discover no America. He's in the Caribbean. But why do you worship him? Because he killed Israelites, man. Keep going.
It says, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Yeah, they're gonna give a shit about any of the babies. Not the babies. They're gonna drop a bomb on hospitals, man. Yep. Well, that's what Esau does in the Middle East.
Yeah, sure do.
You be doing that all day long.
Yep.
And really, Esau already trying to kill your babies right now in America with these vaccines. Keep going.
Yep. It says, their eyes shall not spare children.
There you go. They ain't gonna make them get a second thought before you hit the missiles. Like, what about the babies? What about the little kids, man?
Hey, man, there's kids.
They're innocent. They're innocent.
Don't shoot the missiles. There's kids there, man. Get the kids. Nah, yeah, to hell with that.
Hey,
America gotta go. America has to go, man.
By all means necessary.
And that's the spirit. That's that same spirit. They're all gonna come together.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it right now. The 2020, the year of prophecy, we're seeing that being constructed. Keep going.
That's right. Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
And what happened when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah? He lit it up with fire and brimstone, man.
Yeah.
All right, he evaporated the place. Nothing there but sulfur, salt. Okay, it's a desert. It's a desert wasteland. It's a desolation. Ain't nothing growing over there. You can't grow nothing where sulfur's at, where there's brimstone. And the soil is zapped, man. Ain't nothing gonna live there. Same thing here with America. But it's gonna be thermonuclear fire. It's gonna be a fire that's never been ever recorded. The heat of it's never been recorded on this earth, man. The Heavenly Father has actually put a spirit in that fire, man, to devour it even further. His anger, man.
That's right.
So all these souls, the Lord's literally gonna eat them, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna take them all back up with him, man.
Yeah.
All at once.
That's right.
With that fire, man, that devouring flame. And then Putin, he's one of the guys that's gonna hit the missiles.
Yeah.
He's one of them niggas that's gonna do it. All right. Kim Jong-un, he with the shit as well.
Oh, he been ready to. He said he ready to wipe DC off the face of the earth.
Oh, he said he ready to hit Seoul. So I'm ready to hit my own homies. he's letting them know he's ready to do what it takes.
Yeah. Yep.
He's ready to hit. If you want to Tokyo, if you want to be with this white man, I got your ass too. That's why they want to get with him, man.
Yep.
They want to get with him because everyone's sick of the so-called wheeling and dealing with the devil, man.
That's right.
It's good on that, right?
Yeah, back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 33. And from the land of Assyria shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them. And it says, and in their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings.
Yeah, all these rulers, they're gonna be losing it, man. There's gonna be fear and dread, because after the missiles are hit, what they don't know what's next. Well, they will know what's next, because the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai is gonna reveal themselves, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the elect are gonna be brought up out of this hell, man, before the missiles hit. Okay. And a lot of you people are going to be able, according to Wisdom of Solomon, you're going to be seeing it, man.
Yep.
You're going to see it, the salvation of the Lord's elect. Keep going.
Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south.
Those are the chariots. All right, those clouds from all directions, from those directions are the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, unidentified aerial phenomenons.
And they are very horrible to look upon.
Man, and some of the precepts are that men's heart will faint at the look at the plagues, man.
Yep.
These chariots are going to be a plague unto all the wicked. Okay, starting with the so-called white man down to the 2/3. Keep going.
Full of wrath and storm, they shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth.
And that's the chariots. The chariots are going to smite down everything. Keep going.
Even their own stars, and blood.
Yeah.
Which
Niggas gonna get destroyed by them chariots too.
Oh yeah, niggas gonna be
You
fighting.
gonna have niggas that's out there in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You read 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, that great multitude. Niggas is part of that multitude, man. You niggas, you wetbacks, you bow in their old head, tontos, man.
Yeah.
They gonna be over there, because you have a lot of niggas that's gonna go to war for America, man.
Yep.
Oh man, we gotta fight for this place, man. I want my freedom. You dumbass niggas, man. You gonna go over there and you gonna get destroyed by them chariots, man.
Yeah.
And blood shall be from the sword unto the belly,
Yeah.
and dung upon men unto the camel's hoof. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them.
Yeah, that's this World War III. That's why everyone thinks it's a joke, man. It's not gonna be a joke when you're trembling, man.
Yeah.
When you see it going down. When little Day gotta go fight for the sand, man. Right when your school just becomes a military school. We need new schools. We need to build schools for the youth. We gotta train you up for war to go fight this World War III. And all hands on deck. We gotta fight for open sand, man. Are niggas really gonna be with it? Nah, there's gonna be a race war. Right? There's gonna be a race war.
Yeah.
It's sedition among men.
Yep. See.
It says, and then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north and from another part of the west, and the strong wind shall arise from the east and shall open it, and the cloud which has risen up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear towards the east, and west wind shall be destroyed. The great and mighty clouds shall be lifted up full of wrath, and the stars, that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and empty place and horrible scar.
That's right. And then the chariots, the missiles, it's all going to be going down at once, man. The Lord, the elect, the spiritual powers. The Heavenly Father, I was thinking about the Lord, right? They talk about the Lord Theos, the word theater. I mean, God, that's the Most High's theater, man. You think the Lord's going to go, he's going to go out with a bang. He's going to have this white man go out with a bang, man. Esau, you want to say things were created in a big bang. Well, your big bang's coming, devil.
Yeah, well, the kingdom's gonna be created in a big bang.
Yeah.
That's right.
that's for
It's going to be
sure.
an ultimate climax, man.
Sure.
You're going to see everything leading up to this ultimate climax of this World War III, of that Valley of Decision, okay? Of everyone being annihilated by 200 million missiles here in America. The elect actually being saved, the salvation of the Lord's chosen, man. The Lord returning, getting down, man. Enslaving motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right? Chopping people's heads off, man. Getting busy. That's how it's gonna happen, man. That's the Lord. The Lord ain't playing around with you people, man. This is World War III we're talking about. You ain't gonna make a meme when the Lord gives the men spiritual powers, man. Right? His chosen men, and one of those men roll up on your ass, man, and put you to death for scoffing.
Yeah, you're gonna be on Photoshop and the elect gonna kick the door in, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be trying to print. You got a printer that works during the race wars, man. You're posting out little pictures, man. Just trying to scoff. The Lord's gonna kill every last one of you scoffers that came up against His word. Just like that nigga, son nigga, in Garfield, man. That piece of shit. He's all, man, when the Most High come back, he's like, nah, man, the Most High ain't coming back. He's on Garfield. When the Most High come back, we're done, man. The Most High gonna get us. So he knows, man, the niggas know their destiny, man. That means the Hebrews was right.
Yep.
That means the Hebrews is right. The Most High come back. Right? Cause that's our prophecy. That's our gospel. That's our message, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is returning to restore order on this hell of an earth, man.
Right.
That's what the prophecy is. That's what year 2020 is all about, man. The Heavenly Father bringing back order on this fucked up place, man. And it's getting more and more fucked up, and this devil is gonna go harder and harder in his wickedness, man. He's going full-blown left-hand side, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga put it already has it. I was gonna say put a pentagram flag up in the White House. The goddamn White House is on a pentagram. It's already on the goddamn pentagram. It's already got the star of Molech on Capitol Hill, man. You already got the Egyptian pharaohs. That's why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man, because it's wicked, man. Going to totally annihilate all of America, man. Keep going.
So, a precept. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment.
Yeah, and the Lord's extending this offer out to all the Lord's people, man. The Hebrew Israelites. All you people are out on the side, man. That in the spirit, through lineage, are Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, are you gonna come back to the Lord? Keep going.
It says, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
Yeah, and the Lord's telling you, hey man, you come back to me, I'm gonna spare you from what I'm about to do to this earth. Right? That's what we're warning our people, man. The Heavenly Father is gonna bring nothing but mass death and destruction on this place. And the only people that can be saved are you chosen, man. The Lord's people, the Israelites. And Esau, he didn't realize that we actually got that going on for us, man. That's why he wants to stop the Hebrew Israelites. He wants to stop us. He wants to call us hate groups. That doesn't sound like hate, man. That sounds like a very generous thing to tell people, man. The Heavenly Father, according to the prophecy, he's going to bring a lot of terror on this place. Why don't you call the Most High terrorists? All right? He's actually going to bring terror on this place. The terror of the Lord, man. The king of terrors. All right? So call it like that, devil. But we're warning our people that the Heavenly Father is about to get down, man. And you need to return. You need to return. And what he's going to do, his indignation is going to pass you, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shai gave us that grace through his blood, man. You got to accept Yahweh Shai. You want to get the Lord's indignation to pass for you. Keep going.
For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain.
That's right. And then the Spirit had it. Me and this brother, we were walking down the street and we were talking about that nigga Garfield.
Yeah.
And saw a nigga and how they said the Lord ain't coming back. And then the demon, like one of these little demons that just walked by, a demon was like,
The Lord ain't coming
back. An actual demon. We're like, whoa, see, that's a spirit. Oh, everything the demon heard that had to recite it back to us, man.
Right.
Then you can know that the Heavenly Father, man, he's about to bring great judgment on you people, man. The inhabitants of this earth, that's why you need to get killed, man.
Yep.
You don't believe in the Heavenly Father. You don't believe in the laws, statutes, and judgments of the Heavenly Father, man. You don't believe in the men that he set up to come out and teach his word. You don't believe what they're saying is true. You think it's a joke, man. Well, the Heavenly Father's going to show you how funny it is for cracking niggas' head open, man. All right?
In Revelation 18 and 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partaker of her sin, and that you receive not of her plague.
Yeah, you don't want to smoke for the Heavenly Father. The niggas want to make means that they don't want to smoke from Iran. You don't want to smoke from Yahweh Shemel Shai. You're scared of World War III. Well, the Lord's telling you through his men, right, through the prophets, right, through the apostles, the elders, Greg Millstone, and on down, and all the men of Yahweh Shemel Shai that are out here prophesying the true doctrine and the true spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. If you are going to follow that spirit, you're going to do as the Lord commands you to do, you can get saved, man. You can get the hell up out of here. but Jake don't believe. Jake, he's gonna ask when it's too late, man. Keep going.
But like Garfield and Side Nigga. Well, Garfield, you can tell he's kind of scared, man.
Oh yeah,
he's actually like proposing that question sincerely.
Yes,
I want to answer from the Israelites, man. What's gonna happen to the non-believers if all this is true? Like, well, hey, man. Side Nigga's like, hey, we done, Garfield.
Yeah, he knows.
Hey, man, the Lord coming back. We finished.
Yeah, the Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, or whatever the hell a nigga reads, ain't got no prophecies in it, man, about World War III. All right, so you're not gonna get that knowledge from the Kemet, man. You're gonna get that knowledge of what's gonna happen in the future times when the Lord's bringing judgment on the earth. That's not in there, man. None of bugged out shit is in that book, man.
Hey, he could be in the new Book of the Dead. They'll tell you Revelation 20, them that are in the Book of Life.
The life, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Lake of Fire, he really be in that Book of the Dead.
He's a walking embodiment of the Book of the Dead, right?
There's the last verse, the last 5, for her sin have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity.
God, the Lord remember the iniquity of this place, America. In America, all you're doing is instigating the Heavenly Father to act, starting with the Amalek, man. Why? Because you're designing it. You're designing your narratives to come against the Hebrew Israelites blatantly. All right. And we know that when you go for the Lord's chosen, man. When you start coming for the elect, that's when the Lord's gonna set that standard, man. That's when the Lord's gonna start really making things happen. Because the elect, through the Spirit, are probably already chosen. We've been talking about 144,000. That's a very small amount. Esau, he estimated in his bullshit CNN article that there's about 1.7 million Israelites in America, man. Like they're just hanging out. You just got to survey. You believe you're Israelite? All right, for sure. Million Jakes said they're Israelites. Well, that's only 9% in the 144,000. That's a small fraction. That's a small fraction of all those people. So that's it. The Lord, He can raise up rocks any damn place. You know what I mean? So we have the faith to know. That's why we believe that the Lord, He's about to bring destruction on this place, man. He already is. We see it. He already is, man. You see the total collapse of the society, man. That's why my nigga Tucker Carlson, he got a show called America Dystopia, man. Because America's dead. It's not coming back. The streets ain't gonna pay the gold, man. You gotta jump, hop, skip all over human feces, okay, urine, hypothermic needles, dead animals.
Hey, the air you breathe in is toxic.
Yeah, the air you breathe in is super toxic. The food you're eating is literally toxic, all right? And you can see, you can just look at ISUPK. Those guys are suffering from a lot of toxins, man. All right? They're on the Gehenna diet. Keep going.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. It says, then shall ye suck, ye shall be borne upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees, as one whom his mother